The exhibits at the Tianjin Helicopter Expo had barely arrived when the Army Aviation Z-20T made its debut, instantly capturing the attention of military enthusiasts, not merely because it features 2 additional winglets compared to the Z-20, but because this aircraft has transformed the transport helicopter's hull into a versatile platform capable of mounting guns, conducting reconnaissance, and transporting special forces to eliminate enemy strongholds. Crucially, its designation is assault, rather than armed, a subtle yet significant distinction reflecting differing tactical mission profiles. As radar low-altitude detection capabilities improve, helicopters' close ground penetration capabilities face challenges, making stealth increasingly vital. For instance, the U.S. has developed the RA-66 Comanche stealth attack helicopter and the stealth Black Hawk Special Operations Infiltration Helicopter. China, responding to the PLA's special operations needs, has also advanced the Z-20 stealth helicopter. First, the most visually striking enhancement, the short wing pylons added to both sides of the fuselage, serves a functional purpose beyond aesthetics. In contrast, the SSS pylons on the U.S. Black Hawk primarily carry auxiliary fuel tanks. The Z-20T's pylons, however, are directly integrated with its fire control system. They can carry air-to-ground rockets, mount a KD-10 anti-tank missiles, laser-guided rockets, and even loitering munitions. Notably, the air-to-ground rockets can be directly operated using the onboard fire control system. Previously, the Z-20's primary role was limited to personnel transport. This new design effectively equips pilots with a sniper rifle. When encountering roadside bunkers or distant tanks, it no longer requires calling in Z-10 support but can independently neutralize targets using its own capabilities. Second is the Avionics upgrade. The large aperture IR electro-optical turret mounted on its nose is significantly more advanced than the weather radar used on the base Z-20 model. Its infrared imaging capability enables clear imaging in nighttime environments. Its laser designator system provides precise target designation for missiles. It can even interface with the airborne data linked to receive target coordinate information transmitted from drones or ground forces. The challenge here extends beyond basic airworthiness to achieving clear observation and precise strike capabilities. The laser designator can directly mark impact points for semi-active laser-guided anti-tank missiles, whose photoreceptors then track and engage targets. A more critical aspect lies in its assault-specific designation. In previous mission models, when the Army needed to deploy special forces for infiltration operations, it first required the Z-20 to transport personnel, followed by the Z-10 for aerial escort, demanding coordination between 2 aircraft types to complete the entire mission. Now, the Z-20T can perform both roles simultaneously. It can carry up to 8 special forces personnel deep into complex terrain, while also providing fire support with its own missile payload. When encountering enemy sentry points, it can directly eliminate them with rockets without waiting for Z-10S to provide fire support. Additionally, it offers an implicit advantage, filling the gap in heavy attack helicopters. The Z-10 is a medium-class platform with a takeoff weight inferior to the U.S. Army's A-64 Apache, limiting its payload capacity and range. In contrast, the Z-20T is a 10-ton class platform boasting superior payload capability and extended range. With the Z-21 heavy attack helicopter not yet formally operational, the Z-20T can serve as a temporary heavy attack helicopter solution for the Army Aviation Corps. This approach avoids waiting for an entirely new platform, instead leveraging existing airframe structures to immediately augment heavy firepower capabilities. The future Z-20T assault variant should temporarily serve as an aerial fire support platform, advancing alongside armored forces to destroy enemy anti-tank positions using its mounted missiles. It will also serve as an ideal partner for special operations infiltration missions, transporting special forces deep behind enemy lines while simultaneously providing escort during operations. Furthermore, it could function as a critical node within the entire combat system, utilizing its data link to receive intelligence from unmanned aerial vehicles, and subsequently launch loitering munitions to strike beyond visual range targets, thereby achieving effective engagement of such distant objectives. Essentially, the introduction of the Z-20T represents a significant leap in combat efficiency for the Army Aviation Corps. Tasks previously requiring 2 aircraft to accomplish can now be executed independently by a single unit, where reliance on other platforms for fire support was once necessary. Self-sufficient firepower is now achievable. However, the Z-20T is not a dedicated combat helicopter. Compared to specialized attack helicopters like the Apache, it still lags in armor protection and high-speed maneuverability. The Z-21 heavy attack helicopter, however, is a different story. After a prolonged period of silence, test flight footage of the Z-21 suddenly surfaced online, clearly displaying the test designation 6232 on its tail boom. This signifies that the long-awaited 10-ton heavy attack helicopter has finally entered the military evaluation and testing phase, bringing it closer to formal service. The Z-21 heavy attack helicopter is powered by two domestically produced WJ-10 turboshaft engines, each delivering a rated power of 1,790 kilowatts and capable of reaching 2,100 kilowatts in emergency mode. By comparison, the Apache's engine output is only 1,470 kW. Moreover, the Z-21's millimeter-wave active phased array radar completely outclasses the Apache's, capable of locking onto it well outside the Apache's detection range. In terms of firepower, the Z-21 embodies raw, unapologetic power. Its short wings feature 6 hardpoints capable of carrying up to 16 anti-tank missiles, seamlessly compatible with both the 10-kilometer range KD-10 and the Blue Arrow 21. Its 23mm cannon tracks the pilot's helmet-mounted sight, enabling precise targeting and engagement. Beyond its firepower, the Z-21's survivability is equally formidable. Its airframe extensively utilizes carbon fiber composites and 3D-printed titanium alloy components, resulting in an empty weight 1.2 tons lighter than the Apache. Despite this lightweight design, it boasts robust protection capable of withstanding 23mm cannon shell fragments, showcasing exceptional performance. Its upward-facing exhaust design reduces infrared signature by 70%, making it extremely difficult for enemy Stinger missiles to lock on. Simply put, it can take a beating and remains hard to detect, giving it a significantly higher battlefield survival rate than the Apache. Once the Z-21 heavy attack helicopter enters service, the Z-20T may no longer serve as the primary strike platform. However, in its current role, the Z-20T fills a critical capability gap for the Army during its transition from mechanized to information-based warfare. After all, a versatile platform capable of both attack and survivability is invariably better suited to complex battlefield environments than specialized single-function platforms. Observing the missiles displayed on the Z-20T's pylons inevitably evokes memories of the emergency modification project for the Z-9 armed variant. Back then, it was a matter of creating conditions where none existed. Today, it has evolved into optimization and enhancement based on solid foundations. China's helicopter industry has finally transitioned from following others' footsteps to address shortcomings to developing equipment tailored to its own practical needs.